This is Jerry Mashesky with Balance Community out here in sunny Davis, California. We're looking at the new Alpine WebLock 4.0 from Balance Community. We're going to look at how to install your webbing. Actually four different methods, starting with the single wrap. So we're going to see we have our WebLock here attached to our pulley system with the small Van Beest shackle. And this is right side up. You can see this is the top, this is the bottom. And then we're going to take our webbing, which is already attached on the other side. This is the strand we're going to walk on, and this is the tail. So you're going to make a fold with the walking line on top, tail on bottom, and insert it behind the center diverter, just like that. Around, remove the front pin. You can remove it out of just one side plate like that. Makes it easier. And then this loop, we're going to hook it on the front pin, just like that. And then close it. And make sure those click, the locking balls on the front pin. And there we go. This is the walking line and this is the tail. And this is the only method that you can pre-tension with, by pulling on the tail, just like that. To do the double wrap method, same orientation on the WebLock, and again, same orientation with the webbing. Make a fold with the walking line on top, tail on the bottom. Pass the fold behind the center diverter, same as the single wrap, but instead of going to the front pin now, we're going to go around again. So make some room in there. We're going to insert the fold behind the center diverter once more. And so now it's going around everything 2 times. So you can see there, this is the fold. And then remove the front pin. It's easier to remove it all the way for this method. And make sure that you can see all the way through the hole there once you align the fold in front of this hole. And then you can reinsert the pin. There you go. This is a more secure, less likely to slip method for high tension lines and high lines. It's really good, and it's necessary for high-tech webbing like spider silk or any Dyneema webbings. Really solid, but it's non-adjustable. You can't pull either of these tails. The third way you can load the WebLock with your webbing is if you have access to the tail, the end of your webbing, you can do the 1.5 wrap method with the standard orientation on the WebLock. So again, make sure the WebLock is oriented this way. Take the end of your webbing, pass it behind the center diverter, pull out about 2 feet, 2 to 3 feet, and take it around and go behind the center diverter once more. And put this loop off to the side. Makes things easier. And then go up between the front pin and the center diverter, just like that. And finally, up between the 2 strands behind the center diverter, up top. Pull that one tight first. This is on the bottom, and then pull this one tight, making sure there's no twists on the inside. And so this, if you can see, the fold is going 1.5, ending on the center diverter, times around everything. Again, this is non-adjustable, but it's a nice method if you have access to the end of your webbing. An additional advanced method for installing your webbing in single wrap mode with the upside down WebLock. It's a pretty cool and handy technique for highline rigging. Again, so we're going to put the WebLock upside down. This is the bottom, this is the top. We're going to take our webbing. This time when we make the fold, we're going to put the walking line on the bottom. This is walking, this is tail. Just like that. And we're going to insert it up through, just like that, around, straight to the pin. Boom, there we go. And this top line is our tail. And this is the walking line. We're going to walk right here on this part. And it's also adjustable by pulling here. And add tension. That's great for mainline rigging on your high lines, putting the top web block upside down and the bottom web block right side up. So the last way to use your web block or load the webbing in your web block is a little bit more advanced. It requires that the web block is oriented upside down, just like so. So this is the bottom, but it's facing up. Top is facing down. So the way we're loading this ends up being a 1.5 method. So we're going to take our webbing, we're going to make a fold, again, walking line on top, tail on the bottom. And then we're going to take this fold and pass it up behind the center diverter. Just like that. Pull out quite a bit. And we're going to do a double wrap here. Pass it up like that. And then pull out your front pin. Close the front pin, making sure the balls lock. Boom, there we go. And this line here is our walking line, and the tail is coming out the back here. And so what that is a 1.5 wrap with the tail coming out the back. This is nice for doing 1.5s in the middle of your line where you don't have access to the tail. And it's also great for high lines. For the main line, you can do this orientation on the top web block. Then for your webbing backup, do your backup web block the right side up and just do a double wrap or 1.5. It's a really nice system. Really great for a few situations. That pretty much covers how to use the web block. Feel free to leave any comments below with any questions. Once again, my name is Jerry Mashesky with Balance Community. Thanks for watching.